I'm giving away a Melanie Martinez vinyl, Hades vinyl. I'll link the rules in the description so you can go check it out, or skip to the end of the video where I talk about it more. Today we are on track 5. I'm going to be reacting to all of these. Right now we are at Disney Princess. I think this was the second single. Wait, I think the second single. I don't remember. It's in the 5th spot. And Disney Princess. Alright, so it's only fitting if I talk about my favorite Disney princess, which is Demi Lovato. Demi Lovato, it's my favorite Disney princess. Also Buffy, Sarah Michelle Gellar, they're both now Disney princesses. And Demi is actually a princess because she was in the movie PPP, which is Princess Protection Program. And if we take it into context with the song is talking about crack whore. And well, Demi fits the description. So I don't know if this Disney princess is talking about, you know, the people from Disney that are beautiful and everything, but then Disney turns them into crack whores, which is like Demi Lovato and Lindsay Lohan. But I feel like Lindsay was way before my time, so I'm going with Demi on this one. So this song is about Demi Lovato, out of all the people. Alright. We were just finishing White Boy with the Gun, which is a good song. I know.
The prettiest girl in all the land was left alone without a hand to hold or teach or mold or pray. She fell down the sewer and got led astray.
So the intro was kind of funny. It's actually like an intro to a story, Disney story, which is kind of interesting. And but I wonder why she put it in the fifth slot for the album if it's an intro. Like we're like a quarter of the way there, and she decides to do an intro song. It just didn't make sense when I listened to the entire album. I was expecting it to be in the first, like the opening track.
Monsters, demons, and all the rest took her soul and innocence. They tweezed and pulled all that was left till she was made a Disney princess.
So this talks about how like big budget stuff, they'll take things to make pretty so that they can sell the beauty, but it's usually a bunch of ugliness that goes on behind the curtains. There's so much trauma and all this horrible stuff because humans are just that horrible, but then they fake beauty so that it sells. It's something normal. Alright, so the beat is kind of cool on this one, kind of Disney princess. Oh, and we are right now in a bedroom again, but this time is more, you know, Disney princess-esque. So it's fitting. I like the changes that's going on in this. She's like inside of a big screen that's into a room. That's kind of cool. Never seen that before, actually. So Melanie, are you watching? I know you're watching. Yeah. Alright, so the first lyrics go, she's drunk driving, she's 20 deep. I don't know if bumps, I don't know if they're smokes, lines, or shots. But yeah, then you reach a point when you're so drunk that you just need to like trauma dump, talk to somebody. You should have done that before you got all hammered. But we've all been there. We've all been there when like the drugs give you more the need to confess because you know that that's the only way you're gonna feel really good. All right. All right, so please don't go. You're the only one who sees my soul. F these other people. I think that's self-explanatory. She's talking about the fear of being alone, and yeah, the need for us to be seen by somebody, and then when they leave, you just feel like crap. So she's kind of not. I don't think she's begging, but it kind of feels like she is. But it's something we've all will go through eventually. I think right here she's talking about the contract that she did. She can't quit because she signed the dotted line. Like she made a deal, whether it's like the deal with the devil, the deal with big corporations, or the deal with herself, that she has to do this because this is what she feels like she needs to do as an artist, as a artist soul. This is their normality. This is what they have to do. Yeah. I don't get this part, but I like the high note, high pitch thing. All right, so this is my favorite part when she mentions L.A., Los Angeles. Turn on your TV, come and worship me, I'm perfect. When this song released, it was close to the Met Gala, and this is basically what LA is. Like, LA is horrible. Like every LA is horrible. But then there's like this thing, the Met Gala, which is perfection in art that comes along, and then it's a bunch of celebrities with the high, like narcissistic celebrities that want to be worshipped, and like, oh, hey, turn on your TVs, the Met Gala is happening, or the Grammys, or whatever. Like everything is the premieres. Look how perfect we are with our dresses and everything. And then, like, yeah, that's just what they want, just on TV though, because when you go to LA, it's just horrible. That is also my favorite line. Behind the scenes, liquor and cocaine, suffering and pain is worth it. Yeah, ultimately, when the cameras are off, the lights are on, and they're home, is 100% they're miserable people. They get to have everything in life, but then the majority of them just feel so lonely and empty. And so they, most of the time, they fall to perversions. They'll fall to perversions, alcohol abuse, and stuff like that. Just looking down on people, and at the end of the day, it hurts them. But they're like, "Hey, it's worth it." You know, if I'm being worshipped and appraised and doing all these things, it's for me, it's worth it. But it's really not. My allowance, buy me everything, still can buy my innocence. I think that is a very deep line in itself, that you can have anything and everything in life, but to feel like an innocent child again, it's just not possible to buy with money. So the things that matter, you can't really buy with money. The right feelings, you can only buy stuff. This song, like this, the melody is like kind of lo-fi groovy, you know? She's enjoying her stuff. A grown man asking me where I'm from, too young out late with nothing on. Yeah, in Hollywood, one thing that they love is young talent, because when you're young, you get the young people. Once you get the young people, you get the future locked in. So, and also the young talent will last longer, so they can squeeze out more out of them. So they love young talent. But yeah, grown men, they're just pervy. asking where they're from. It's a known thing in Hollywood that older people abuse young talent as a means to like, hey, if you want to make it in this industry, you have to do what we say. And usually, for the most part, it's men, and for the most part, older men with no morals live in Hollywood. They're the more successful people because they have nothing to live for. Like they don't have wife and kids and stuff like that they really worry about. So it's just them and their perversion.
Parents got rich out having fun. Party at mine is what I saw.
Parents got rich out having fun. Yes, I think it's self-explanatory. Sometimes parents do exploit their children by signing them up to like Hollywood acting classes. It's sad, but it's true. You see a lot of them happening, and then later on the kids discover that they have no money because their parents blew it off. And also the kids were out partying. So, and when you're young, life is a party. Just want to be the life of the party. So you call people when you have enough money, resources, connections, everything. They just want to be around you. Hollywood, man. This one, traded my bows for strapless bras and snow. Her bows are usually a sign of innocence, a childlike innocence. So she's saying that she traded her innocence for strapless bras. Strapless bras are like more sexualized because when you put like a strapless bra and you show your back, you're like, oh, she's not wearing anything. It's more, gets the people going for the most part. Strapless bras, which is a symbol of more adult behavior. And then snow is just cocaine. So it's also like a party theme thing. So she traded her innocence for admiration of the pervies and parties there. So. All right, can toss this gold is minded up. No, after you reach a certain level, you become addicted to all of that surrounding you. Like, to be popular is gold. It's a golden thing because you can do so much with it. And because a lot of people tie their name, their personality, who they are, it's like now my name is the gold. Like my name is what brings in the gold, brings in the popularity. And you can't really toss it out as easily because it becomes an addiction that you need people to admire you and look up to you and worship you. All right, so here she enters into the realization, hey, like, what am I doing this for? Everything is so horrible. Like, she's wondering, is it really worth it? All this pain and suffering and being a fake. But that's the price of being a princess in Hollywood. Disney princess. That's, you hate it, but you love it at the same time. I don't know what this means. Mostly, I think she's just talking about she wants to kill everybody that has a hand in Hollywood, that created this machine that victimizes a lot of kids. But then it's like, hey, you're going to have everything you ever wanted. So it's a nice trade, but it's like a child sacrifice. We sacrifice your youth for our gain. And then this part again, it's a nice poppy. And that's it, I think. She goes away. And the cameras go all crazy. Okay. Yeah. I think that's it for this one. Hold on, let me finish it though. I think that's the beginning of Grudges. And I'm not doing Grudges right now. I'm going to do it later after this one. All right. So my final thoughts on this one. This is a good song that talks about the Hollywood and everything that goes on, from old people in power, attracting young talent and using and sacrificing their youth to get to for their gain, but also making you believe that, hey, this is your dream come true. Everybody wants this. And then when you get older, you realize, hey, this is horrible. Like, there's nothing good. Everything is fake. It's just suffering and pain, psychological pain, suffering. And then once in a while, you get to be on TV where people are worshiping you, and then you're like, hey, this might be worth it, but it's not. And yeah, trading innocence for the good life. It's a very good song and message. I can't think of another song that speaks about this in this level of depth and detail. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, my favorite Disney princess is Demi Lovato, and this song fits perfectly with her. Because the song Disney Princess is a song about a crack whore princess who becomes a Disney princess, but behind the scenes is a crack whore. And who's better at that than Demi Lovato? Because then she came up a few years after Disney, she was like, oh, I've been on crack, doing crack cocaine and all these things while on set. I was like, oh, okay. Okay. All right, so yeah, that's my reaction or my lyric breakdown of Disney Princess. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. And now we're gonna talk about the vinyl I'm giving away. I already gave one away to one of my subscribers, although he hasn't gotten back to me, so I don't know what's happening. I don't want people to think this is fake. So I'm gonna chill until he says something that everything said, and he sends me the evidence that he did get it. But for right now, yeah, I made a YouTube short. It says second giveaway, and in it just tells you to write your favorite lyric of Melanie, and then the person with the most the person with the most liked on the comment will get it once I hit my 2,000 subscriber mark. And I think I'm 250 subscribers away from hitting my 2K point. And then hopefully I hit it around the time when I'm finished with this one, and then I'll get to do another giveaway. I'll probably, every time I do a reaction to an entire album, I'll probably buy the album and then work my way down there. So, and yeah. All right, well, I think that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Grudges is next, so let's go.